If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto Cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Ghetto Cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto Cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Ghetto Cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto Cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow.
I'd be tricky, y'all. I just be muting myself so that y'all can see the super chat. But I gotcha. Pranked you, punked you, gotcha. I'll be doing that just for a super chat, man, just to get the super chats rolling. You know, I'll be going, like, I know one of my good people is one of my family, one of my friends is going to tell me I'm muted with a super chat. So we just do that just to get the super chats going. I didn't really mess up. That really wasn't a technical issue right there. That wasn't Tio Rios messing up. We should be good now. We should be good now, right? Okay. My bad. I was just saying, like I was saying when I was pranking y'all, when I was playing with y'all, when I was doing a little prank on you, what I was saying was, what a great day to have another great day. Like LS used to say, rest in peace to LS. Another great day to have a great day. Another great day to make an impact in somebody else's life. Every day that we're here, every day that we wake up is a blessing. This is the Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Whole wide world, Craig. Ghetto Cafe, the coolest, chillest, coldest chat in the whole world. The coffee crew. We got our coffee crew. Get your coffee. You already know it's Coffee with Rios. You already know. Coffee with Rios, man. I'm gonna get my promo and all that stuff. I'm getting my YouTube, my website. It hasn't been going over to YouTube. I'm getting my merch and everything situated. Supposedly, it should be done this week, next week. But doing a whole bunch of revamping with the YouTube, with the Discord. Also, due to request, somebody asked to add a channel in the Discord where the content creators or anybody that's doing creating anything, music, artists, videos, whatever it is that you create. I added a content creator tab in the Discord where you could drop your videos and I'll pull up those videos if they are clean and able to be played on the live stream. So if you do create, if you do anything, drop it in the Discord. You know what? Let me just go to the Discord and show you guys real quick. Cause you know who always be dropping in the Discord? Our guy, Havoc. I don't know what this is. New episode of Midnight Snacks, but drop your shit right here. Dang it. Drop your content right here in Coffee Crew Content Creators. And this is Havoc. Havoc got something in here. Episode 49, Midnight Snack. Yeah, it's not a midnight snack. Like, you're just eating candy. Yeah, something wrong with Havoc. Why are you talking like that at midnight anyway? So this is Havoc. Shout out to Havoc. Hopefully y'all drop something of quality content that's worth watching. I don't know what the purpose of that Midnight Snacks is, but drop your content right there. No, I do not have a voice chat because voice chat got out of control. We got people getting mad at each other, threatening each other, talking bad. So I got rid of the voice chat because it was getting out of hand. Maybe one day I'll go back to the voice chat so you guys can chop it up. We can get in there and talk to each other, but I have stages. I'll open a stage where you can come up to the stage and talk and turn your camera on. I'll pull you on stream, stuff like that. But as for the voice chat, I had to shut that down. It got out of hand. Emotional, ego, pride, just unadulterated immaturity. Good morning. The video, the video's muted. You lying. Yes, but God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. All glory to God in Jesus' name. We pray, amen. Let me make sure I check my messages, make sure that that was not an emergency, somebody calling me. Hopefully it was somebody from the Ghetto Cafe or somebody trying to call in. But lines aren't open yet. We still got to talk about the morning message. And, oh, you know what? Let me drop it in here. The Discord. Let me drop the Discord in the... If you do want to jump into Discord, this is where it's at. So if you want to leave your content in there, you want me to check out your content, you want to want me to stream it, want me to live stream it. If it's music, if it's a video, probably going to have to charge you because it's going to demonetize the video. I'll get copyrights. I won't be able to make money off the video. So probably like $5 or something. I'll play a music video or something. I don't know. I'll think about it. But other than that, yeah, I will open the stage up to have people call in. But I do have a phone number that pops up. So if you are new to the channel, just getting in here, I do have a phone number that you could call in and we could chop it up and talk about whatever's going on in your life, in the world, whatever it is. Any topic, as long as you're not being negative and cursing and being belligerent, we good. But shout out to everybody, man. Get your coffee, get your tea. Get your juice, get your smoothie, get your smoke that, whatever your morning routine is. Kids to school, on your way to work, at school, whatever it is, man. Power to the people, power to you out there doing positive things, being productive in life. We were talking about production versus waste. Get rid of anything that is not adding to your life of prosperity, any positivity to your life. If it's bad energy, cut it loose, man. Change your surroundings, get out of there. But today, message is remaining calm while everybody is losing their cool around you. Stay calm. Be the calm one amongst the storm. Shit is chaotic right now, and everybody's losing their shit, acting out of character. If you stay who you are, you stay rooted in your beliefs and in your thoughts and your integrity, right now, you'll stand out and shine amongst the dark. You'll be like a flashlight in the dark. Because right now, everybody is just jumping every which way, yelling at this person, yelling at that person, making judgment about this and this. Oh, I can't stand this. Everybody is losing their mind. So if you could be the one that could sit back, read between the lines and look at what's going on and say, you know what, I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to remain who I am. And I'm going to be the ear, the voice for the people. Right now is the easiest time to be a leader. To me, I think is an easy time to be a leader, to get people to listen, because just being normal right now, with what I consider normal, just having morals and ethics and integrity and just standing 10 toes down is a rarity right now. So if you do that, you automatically going to get the attention, because we were talking about yesterday, how do you affect the world? How do you change the world? Well, you change the world around you. You change what you can affect around you, and then that will spread out. What reach do you have? That's your world. Whatever your reach is, that's your world. But everywhere you look right now, people are confused. People are lost. Just the other day, they thought the rapture was coming. Tuesday was the rapture, according to people. How do you have the date on the rapture? You get everything wrong. Get every date wrong. Get the Y2K shit was wrong. But you know when the rapture is happening. So if the rapture happened, what are we doing? What we doing here? We in hell? People are looking for something to cling on to. People are looking for anything to attach themselves to. Right now, people don't want to be alone, don't want to be individuals. They want to be a part of a group. Go start your cult right now. Cult follower 909 be saying that I got a cult in here. No cult in here. But right now, the weakness in people's mentalities and how they are, you could start you a cult right now and pray to the spaghetti guy, and somebody's going to follow you. These people are coming out on TV right now, downright lying in your face, telling you who you going to believe, me or your lying ass eyes, like Richard Pryor's joke. We have concrete evidence, proof of shit, and they still, no matter what, they are going to ride their lie out. They're going to add fuel to the fire. So right now, man, keep your cool. When the world is losing its mind, the strongest thing you can do is to remain calm. Leadership is not about shouting the loudest. Leadership is about being consistent, standing steady, being steady in your stance while everyone else is shaking. While everyone else is shaking and trying to figure it out, be the one who knows what's going on. I know what my belief is. I know what I stand on. What you do and what you do over there, I don't know. But this is what I do over here. This is what Society of Freedom is about. Society of Freedom over here, we hold each other accountable. We communicate. We build community. We stay positive. We support each other. We listen to each other. If that's just the base, if that's just the foundation, that's a foundation to a positive, successful relationship or community, communication, listening, and respect. I'm going to respect you. I'm going to respect your outlook. I'm going to respect your perspective. I don't have to agree with it, but I respect the fact that you have that. We're in a world full of, what is it called? Involuntary celibate men. When that's nothing that I can't even relate to those people. I can't even relate to that kind of crazy. That you can't go out into the world and just be a regular man and do the regular natural thing. You just are mad at the world and lashing out at women and this and that. And those men are doing things on the minority level that's affecting the majority. What do they call them? Incels. Involuntary, I think it's involuntarily celibate. These people are just full of rage and frustration and anger, and they just taking it out on the world. Because they're being fed this fuel. They're being fed this fuel to burn for their fire to burn. Just be a regular dude with a girlfriend that's respectable and with a job right now is a rarity. Yeah, that's just not funny, but it is a rarity. Just being a regular ass dude. And I'm not saying that I'm judging people who aren't homosexual, that are homosexual or aren't heterosexual. You do what you want to do, but I'm just saying just the basics of manhood right now is a rarity. Someone who stands on what they speak about, rarity. Who said that? King One? King One, shut up. You don't see that flag in the background, dummy? You big dummy. You don't see the flag in the background? Disappear again, idiot. Big W. Like that, it's full of people like that. King One, full of incels. Look at King One. Like just picture his morning. Every morning he comes in. Is it King One? It might be somebody else. I might be mistaking you for somebody else. I don't know. But there's a couple people that come in every morning just on negative stuff. Don't see any of the positive and only comment on the negative. Those people exist. Those people, that's their real life. We out here in the world with those people. That's just incredible. That's just incredible. Like, damn, this is you on the normal basis. This is you being normal. This is like your only place of communication, your only avenue for communication, your only action is trolling. Like, oh, that's the only way you know how to communicate is to be a troll. And these people become that. They don't know that those thoughts start affecting them. These people, a lot of people are lost. You wake up and be a troll? You woke up being a troll? Holy shit. Damn. We got to pray for them. That's a sad life. That's a sad life. And so, but what we have to do is like also put that into perspective. Like these are people that are out here in the world that are voting, that are moving, these incels that are frustrated with life, that are frustrated, are lashing out at women like crazy. Oh, you ain't this, you ain't that. Why you got to be this? Because they really frustrated with what they are and what they aren't. They're really frustrated with what they aren't and what they don't have. But they just projecting it on the female. Well, if you shut up long enough, maybe you'll get some cuckoo. If you were shut up long enough to not be sensitive and be emotional, shit, you talking your way out of some. You done talked your way out of some cuckoo. If she's spending time with you, she like you. But these incels, they don't know how to shut up. They don't know how to just be the cool, calm, collected. All they know how to do is be the opposition and the naysayer to everything. That's their only position in life. It's their only position in life. And that's what they're comfortable with. So we got to really think like, damn, I actually feel kind of bad for you. I don't know if King One is the one, but I think so. I know it's one something, SA1, King One, but they always on some sensitive, little lame, whiny energy. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you just this, oh, you just that. Damn, I pray that you was a bot. Because that's gotta be a tough mirror to look in. That's gotta be a tough, big ass sigh when you see yourself like, let me go to this positive chat and see if I can be negative. Let me go be negative in this positive chat. Eeyore. These Eeyore ass. Wake up like, fuck. Let me go jump in this chat and be negative every morning. What? Put that shoe on, y'all. Think about what place you got to be in mentally, emotionally, spiritually, where that's your position. You know what? Uh-oh. Shout out to our resident incel. You know what, y'all? Hold on. Let's shout out to King One. He's our resident incel. He's our incel. You know what I mean? Like he's the Ghetto Cafe's incel. We gotta pray for him. We gotta hope that he does better in life. We gotta shout him out and get him some attention because I hope he could get a girl. I hope that he could get a guy. Whatever it is, I'm not judging. Hopefully you're not one of these Republican closeted guys. You know what I mean? Our left closeted guy Be who you are, King One. That's fine. But you don't got to be the lowest you. Be the highest you. Be the highest you. It's all good. Let me see what he just said. Hey, you guys, let's look at his rebuttal. Do you know what the word incel is? A member of an online community of young men who consider themselves unable to attract women sexually. Typically, it's associated with views that are hostile. Did you not see? He didn't even listen. Oh shit! That's how he's not getting no coochie. That's it. That's your problem. I just explained that. I just literally said you will talk your way out of something. I literally just said that. And look at him. I already explained what I thought it was involuntarily celibate. You. I'm messing with you, man. I don't know if you celibate. I don't know if you ain't cracking. I'm not. But shout out to you for waking up being a naysayer. Shout out to you, man, because that's a position in life. Somebody's got to do it. That's like the old term. Well, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. That's you. I could not respond. I could not respond, but I want to respond. I want to make it a point that I let people know that I do realize what's going on and I do pray for you. I will pray for you. Y'all all let Rios speak for y'all. It's okay to have a different opinion. You giving me that much power? I don't have that much power. I just share my opinion. I just share my thoughts. They don't agree with everything I say. Ghetto Cafe has their own mind. They have their own call-ins. They call in, talk about, disagree, call me out on shit all the time. But it's okay for us to call you out also. Don't be a troll that can't handle the call out. Don't be the naysayer that can't handle the call out. It's okay. The light is on you now. The light is on you. And I'm sharing with what my first thoughts about me analyzing your messages for like the past however many days. And so I'm just sharing with the data that I collected on you. And that's my assumption. What up, Alex? What up, Bloss? What up, Japanese? Wait. Japanese mixed. What up, Sharon? Jay, I see you. 007. Sexy Nay. Ohio Ties. Ivani Bunny. Shout out to you, King One. It ain't an easy life being you. I know. I understand. It ain't easy being you. It ain't easy being anybody. Life is a struggle. Life is hard. So shout out to you, man. I'm praying for you. I want the tides to turn for you so that you wake up different, with a different outlook, with a stronger outlook. Maybe more alpha. I don't know. Maybe it's just not in you. Maybe alpha's not in you. Maybe beta incel is just your thing. Well, embrace it. I guess that's what you're doing here. It's all good. Hey, shout out to us, man. This is the Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, this is the Ghetto Cafe. You guys are awesome. You guys are always killing it. Thank you for the impact. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for always being in here supporting. I appreciate you. Shout out to, was that Alberto who hooked me up this morning? My Denver, Colorado correspondent, Alberto. Thank you for hooking me up, letting me know that I was muted. You know, I was up here looking like an idiot. You know, I'm dumb too. But shout out to my Denver correspondent, man. Alberto, always hooking me up. It might be Cali Bags. It might be GFS. It might be Sexy Nay. But you guys are always here supporting, man. So keeping your virtues about yourself, keeping your virtues about you is like an anchor amongst the chaos. And you are a release to people that are losing it, that are just sporadically losing their mind or sporadically acting. A cold thing is that someone said to me, my great grandfather used to say, is if you don't know what to do nothing. Don't do anything at all. If you don't know what to do, don't do nothing. Your virtues are what are going to build. Your virtues are what's going to build the community. That's what people are going to stand on. That's going to be the standard. So we're just building, you know what I mean? Like we're building, we're supporting each other, and that's all we can do. If that's all we got, then that's a great thing to have. If all we got is support and respect for each other, that's an amazing thing. That's an amazing place to start. Your virtues are going to make you the anchor in chaos. People are going to have to. That's what Charles Manson's whole theory was. That he was going to go into the mountains and hide in the cave until the world just destroyed itself. And it was going to be nothing. He said that black people were going to take over the world and that black people weren't going to be able to lead themselves. And then he would come out of the cave and black people would want him to be the leader. He was going to be the chaos. He was going to be the anchor amongst the chaos. He said, it's going to be a bunch of chaos. And then I'm going to come out and they're going to naturally want me to be the leader. Even that crazy mother sucker knew that to stay firm, solid, even in arguments. You guys have seen like people having arguments, people having disagreements or not agreeing with each other, right? Like they don't agree with each other, but one person elevates the argument maybe to like a disrespectful level or energy elevates. They automatically, they could have been like right here in the debate, but they automatically start going down because the calm man wins. The cool and calm man, woman, man wins the argument, the race, the fight, the competition, because you're able to adjust, pay attention, to listen to everything as this person down here is losing it. And as they see themselves losing the argument or see themselves losing the competition, they start panicking. So that's why you like the calm man, the cool, calm man wins every time. Because you can sit back, assess, address, adjust, or you can sit back and listen to what somebody is saying and be able to say, oh, you know what? That's actually a good point, but this is where I disagree. You bring up a valid point, but this is where you got it wrong, or this is where I feel you got it wrong. And being able to be that person will take your conversation, your surroundings, where you're at in life, it will change. The dynamics will change because people naturally gravitate towards the calm. The cool. I'm not just going to say something just to say something. That's what my wife taught me that. Don't be the guy that is just rebuttaling for the sake of rebuttaling. Like I'm just arguing for the sake of argument. I don't even believe what I'm saying. I'm just arguing just to argue. And I used to get upset with my wife when she wouldn't want to settle the difference right then. She's like, no, I'm going to think about it. Which is the best thing she taught me is like, oh shit, sit with your thoughts for a minute. Sit with your thoughts because you might say something that you regret out of sheer anger, passion, say some stupid shit that you can't take back. Or say something that doesn't even have that much weight to it or doesn't have the impact that you thought it was going to have because you're stumbling over your words, you're mixing your argument, you're mixing your position, your conversation. Sit with it, think about it, and make the impact of your conversation even greater. So that when somebody does hear you speaking, like, oh shit, everybody shut up. Shut up. Mopwack is talking. Hold on, when he talks, it's some good shit is about to be said. He don't just talk for no reason. Be the calm amongst the chaos. What up, Mopwack? When can we expect another video? And also, Mopwack, I told everybody in the chat about the content creator channel on my Discord where you can drop videos, any of your creations, whatever, if you want me to watch it on the stream. If you want me to pull it up, promote, whatever you got going on the stream for the Ghetto Cafe, for the coffee crew. Drop it in there, and then we could support it, promote it, tell everybody to follow, drop the link in the chat, tell people to subscribe, whatever, and even watch the video. So that's where's that at? Hold on, let me just show it. Right here, Coffee Crew Content Creators. Coffee Crew Content Creators. Drop whatever you want. Drop your YouTube page, drop your Instagram, whatever it is that you want to promote and you want us to support, drop it right in here. Let's see. Invite to channel. Boom. Uh-oh. And this is the link to it. Thank you for the super chat. Irv. Thank you. Top of the top to the whole wide world, to the Ghetto Cafe coffee crew. So a topic of discussion. Wanted to keep it light. Don't want to be too political today. We've been going heavy political. I wanted to somewhat steer away from that and get back to a little bit of lightheartedness, but not so light. I want to talk about Kai Cenat and what y'all think about what's going on his streams, and particularly Ray J. What is... Are they okay? So let me preface it like this: are they so thirsty that they're just doing anything and everything to garner views? Is Ray J doing anything and everything, or is he closeted homosexual? Like, which is nothing wrong with being that. Be that if that's you. But is he closeted? He's like rubbing his meat on people, rubbing people with feathers, and just like his whole position is like this questionable behavior, this questionable actions. And so the Shay Frost just what made me look into it was the Shay Frost. Is it the Shay Frost? The Shay Frost had said like this little monologue about unwanted touching by Ray J. I don't know if this is true, false, or whatever, but the fact that this is can be even a narrative about you is kind of weird to me. Video is muted. Hold on. We'll get back to it. I gotta figure out this shit. Why does it keep going back to being muted?
Wake up and Ray J is in a fucking goddamn outfit tickling over feathers over my face. Ray J, you are 45. How the fuck are you up? Go to sleep. Ray J, you are 45. Go to sleep, my nigga. How are you in an overalls outfit tickling me with feathers, my nigga? I'm trying to sleep. You are 45. Goddamn 45, and you over here tickling me and putting your dick on my shoulders.
What? Why play like the... I don't know, Kai's not in on this or whatever, but the shock value, we all understand, like, but at this point in time in your life, like, I don't even think at any point in time in your life you need to be doing that kind of shit, but you're famous. You are a celebrity with attention. How much more celebrity, how much more famous do you need to be? Or I guess putting your meat on somebody's shoulder, that's how much more famous you need to be. Tickling people with feathers, going on these little kids' streams and living and doing stuff with them like that. I guess the shower scene must have been really good because they brought him back for this, for a sleepover. Is Kaisa not falling over to, well, of course, that's not even a question. He's very mainstream. But is he losing his grasp on who he used to be and what he used to represent?
Talk about, I heard a nigga say, I used to give Diddy breakfast when he ain't want lunch.
Watch out.
Look.
Huh?
Watch out.
Look at this shit.
Just gotta walk it off.
What is going on? What is happening in the world, dude? Kai Snot don't got to do that shit. The dude is popping, like he's cracking. I think the goal is 1 million subscriptions. He's going after 1 million subscriptions. He already had Drewski and Kevin Hart spend the night. He's probably already had everybody spend the night. Is this the bottom of the barrel, the bottom of the list? Like, shit, well, let's have Ray J spend the night. Let's see how much sex playing he does. I'm thinking like, dude, this is weak. To where you got this dude doing a whole monologue. This dude right here, the Shay Frost, doing a whole monologue about standing up for himself and why are you questioning a camera about a man putting his junk on your shoulder? Why you didn't stand up for yourself in the moment? What is this promoting? What is this behavior? What is this behavior? Is there more than meets the eye? Is there more to it? Is there more than meets the eye? Is there a agenda? Am I being a propagandist? Am I being a conspiracy theorist? Am I looking too far into it? But when this is what we're promoting, like this is the content that I'm pushing, that's just kind of weak to me. And yeah, Kai Cenat is young. These dudes are young in age, but who is giving counsel? Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't let no dude do that to you I don't know much about this kid. I don't know much about Deshae Frost anyway. But don't be the guy that's online that's letting somebody put his junk on your shoulder and you just sit there or lay there or I don't know. Did he do something? I don't think so. And somebody said he was walking around that shit was a water bottle or it wasn't real. So what? Why are you still doing that? It's still odd behavior to me. Is it a demasculation, feminization, demasculating feminization of what is acceptable behavior to be pranking and walking around with your piece on, with your piece out, piece on? How many people were watching that? Let me think. How many people do I think be watching? I don't know. I don't know how many, probably hundreds of thousands of people were watching it. Hundreds of thousands of young men, probably hundreds of thousands of incels watching it like, oh, that's normal behavior. I guess it's okay. We got to have balanced behavior. At least we had Cameron kick Adrian Broner out the studio for his behavior. But tell me that. Tell me if I'm tripping. Because this ain't how he started. From what I saw from the last Mafia-thon or whatever he was doing, it seemed pretty viable, believable content that he was creating. Natural content. Like now it's just like, what do you like? Oh, you that thirsty? Are your sponsors putting pressure on you now? I was just sticking up for him for standing up against Nike for saying that he can't say Jesus Christ. But are they putting pressure on you? Because a lot of people are watching now because of the politics, politicians running for president, ex-presidents, presidents going on podcasts and live streams. Is there more pressure? Is it the put the dress on? Is this the put the dress on and be a good boy behavior? What up, Octavio? Is Octavio up in here? Shout out. They're not kids, but they're young men. They're young in age. They're not kids, but still it doesn't even matter walking around young, this or that. It's weird to be walking around bricked up around any man. It's weird to be walking around bricked up around anybody. I don't care if it's a room full of women. If that's not what the energy is, if you ain't at a orgy, what you walking around bricked up for? That shit is weird. Am I tripping? Tell me. I'll wait. Ooh, coffee hitting this morning. No jumper is the feds. Rios, were you saying this when Ray J and Kim Kardashian released their tapes years back? Yeah. Thought that shit was hella weird. I thought it was the mom set that whole thing up. I think the mom sold her daughter out, slutted her own daughter out. I thought that whole thing was manufactured. Let's do a sex tape with such and such, your boyfriend at the time, whatever, and let's act like it accidentally got released and you're or was that the play that needed to take place for them to get to the level that they're at now, the Kardashians? Because that really is where everything took off. Yeah, it's weird. I wasn't on YouTube when that took place. I didn't have a microphone. I didn't have a chat to talk to when that took place. I've only been doing this really a year. So no, I couldn't say anything. I didn't have nothing to say or talk to. Ray J broke whose glasses?
Play the clip where Ray broke his glasses.
So Ray J still selling glasses? Let me see. I know the one with Speedy, but you talking about with Kai Cenat? With Kai Cenat? Or the old one with Speedy when he was in the interview? He's like, you can't break these glasses. Oh, is this it?
So they don't break.
They don't break, so you can go fishing right now.
Oh! They don't break.
They don't break, so you can go fishing right now.
Oh!
Now,
Open
when
them
you
this
trying to
way.
get your haircut and you still want to look cool.
Oh!
Now, if you want to get your hair washed.
Oh!
Wait,
So they don't break.
is this the clip?
Look cool.
Oh!
Now, when you're trying to get your hair cut and you still want to look cool.
Oh!
Now, if you want to get your hair washed.
Oh!
That's their content, man. That's what they're doing. Ray J he's probably promoting those glasses or whatever. Yeah, I don't know if that's what you wanted me to pull up, but that's the Ray J glasses thing. Oh, you know what? I could go into my Discord. Somebody been dropping some Kai Cenat clips in the Discord. Shout out to the Discord. I'm going to get more active in there. I've been promising that for about a year. Yeah, I don't see anything where he breaks his glasses. No, I don't see it. I can't find it. My bad. But amongst that falls in line with what I was talking about with Kai Cenat and what was happening with Ray J over there. It's just, I don't pay attention to it too much. I've just been catching small clips and small things of it. Does that help? Does that actually help creators that are creating off real shit? Does that picture of that, having that snapshot of that, does that help other smaller creators that are basing their shit on some real shit, some real content, some real impactful shit? Does that help them having that comparison? Where people are like, man, I'm looking for some real shit. Let me get to something that's actually real content. It could. Like the difference between the other young dude, God dog, I Show Speed. The difference between I Show Speed and Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat is doing his shit in a house, in a room. I Show Speed is pretty much out in the world doing things. Kai Cenat is helping people. He bought somebody a house, I believe, on stream. That I saw a clip about Tylil was crying about somebody a house. But also, I Show Speed is out in the world interacting with people in real life, in real time. And people are trying to crash his stream, trying to invade his stream or whatever. A dude swam across a river. Like, the impact that I Show Speed is having, where people are praying for him and doing things like that, is there a big difference between Kai Cenat and I Show Speed? War Chief Jumbie.
Best morning show in the world. Crate hot beverage globe.
Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Really, really do. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Jumbie. Best morning show in the world, Craig. The Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios. Number one show in the whole wide world, Craig. But people are walking up to I Show Speed praying for him. I don't know if it's because after the Charlie Kirk incident, they're like nervous that something could happen to him or he's exposed. You know what I mean? Like, that's good to have those prayers, because we are exposed and people are going crazy. We just had an incident yesterday where immigrants, detainees, get unalived. And they blame so Maz Adam, I think people are saying there's a difference now than what it used to be. Had to turn the AC on real quick, man.
Did you see when I Show Speed left an attempted ritual on him?
Did I see what? I didn't hear what you said. Wait, hold on. Did you see when I Show Speed
Rios
left an attempted...
gonna be buying houses for the Ghetto Cafe one day. Folded hands, folded hands.
Hey, for real. Well, in a whole community. One day we gonna have a whole community where we can live. We got our own schools, own hospitals, own banks. For real. Did you see when I Show Speed left and attempted a ritual on him? I don't know. No, I don't even know if you're saying he attempted a ritual or somebody attempted a ritual on I Show Speed. That's Kevin Finley. Thank you for the super chat. Cristiano Carranzo, thank you for the super chat. Damn, I want to look that up. I don't know anything about that. Hey, and if you guys haven't been checking out the clips on YouTube. No, the reels on Instagram. Start checking the reels out. We've been dropping some real heavy syndicate reels on Instagram. Been getting great feedback for those reels. It's like, I want to say it's overwhelming, but it's like a beautiful thing, man. Getting recognition and people, the comments that people are leaving on the reels, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna look up, dang it. Of course, Alex is calling before the number's up. Alex, do you see the number up? Do you see the number up? Call back, my bad, I missed your call. But
who I genuinely was, who I naturally was.
This message right here is so powerful. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Make sure. Of what Trey says right here is so powerful.
Once I saw that, who I genuinely was, who I naturally was it gonna fit in this world that I was intrigued by and I wanted to be a part of? I started doing everything I needed to do to become fit in that world. So I'm like, okay, I need to create a character that's gonna fit over here. And I became him, and I got stuck in being him for a very long time. Like, so, and I'm just now starting to be back comfortable with like the stuff that only the people that personally know me, you know what I'm saying, I'm cool with.
I deserve to be peaceful, but it takes a lot
to be peaceful.
To be peaceful.
Being peaceful and handling yourself with grace and dealing with things with grace. Like, and my natural self is to be peaceful and graceful and analyze stuff. Right. I'm not gonna crash out and jeopardize being a father for
being free.
Like, you don't have that much power over me to cause me to crash out and do something jeopardizing my freedom. Yeah. You just gotta and that's just, like I said, that's why I'm naturally. Sometimes your anger and your emotions get the best of you, and if you don't have the right person counseling you, you may make a decision that may cost you everything.
But yeah, that's
cost you.
I was out one day to what you asked me, Rios. Yeah, bro, I don't want to portray this gangster image and shit no more. And I knew it when after the last little scuffle I had, and I felt bad going home. Like, damn, bro, that shit wasn't necessary. And that's one moment. And then like recently, I was out and I just sat back and I'm like, this ain't me no more. Once I saw
this ain't me no more. This ain't me no more. Why am I acting in this energy or being in this energy? When that's not even what I'm doing. That's not even how I'm living. I'm a father. Shout out to whatever super chat that was. Oh, my bad.
Best morning show in the world, Crade Hot Beverage Globe.
The thing that we have to create, who we have to create to survive where we're at, right? Like you have to.
On him?
You have to become somebody. You have to become.
Rio's gonna be buying houses for the Ghetto Cafe one day. Folded hands, folded hands.
There we go. Shut it off. You have to create a monster. You have to create somebody that has a tolerance for violence, a tolerance for pain, and shut that part of you off and become this, and put up a defense mechanism to survive this certain world that we're born in. You know what I mean? And because being nice, being like it doesn't equate to paying off to surviving in that world. So you have to become this thing that you don't necessarily want to be, but you got to be that to survive. When really inside, we're all just this person seeking peace. Like we all want to have peace in our life. That's all we really want. We all want to have peace. We want to be able to relax. We want to be happy. That's the goal. But in order to get that, we think we have to be this other thing to survive in this element, in this environment, because if I don't, I'm not going to make it out. The video is in the Discord. Okay, I'm going to pull it up right now. And so being able to say that and being open and being able to be transparent and share that message on a platform and a foundation to say, I don't care what people say. I don't care about the naysayers. I don't care about the jokes or this, because people are going to be lighthearted or look at it like, oh, so you've been fake this whole time. Like, yeah, I've been fake whooping people's asses. I didn't really want to whoop nobody's ass. I really didn't want to go to jail. I really didn't want to be. I really didn't really want to be doing these activities, but I did them. Didn't want to. I really wanted to be kicked up on somebody, relaxed, feet kicked up on somebody's island, but that wasn't my reality. So I think it's dope, the feedback that we're getting on this particular reel, and people saying, and the DMs that we're getting, and the conversations that this has created in our DMs. Beautiful thing, man. Beautiful, beautiful thing. And it just goes to show that, yeah, there is a lane for honesty, for truth, for vulnerability, to better the youth, to better those that are watching. Like, damn, if Trey can do that, if Fred can do that, why can't I? If he can admit to it on this platform, and his brothers are embracing him, and his people, and his family is loving it and embracing him for it, got girls are commenting, guys are commenting, family members are commenting, then that might motivate and inspire somebody else to want to do the same thing, to be brave enough to be themselves. And that shit is dope. The dude tried to do it with the drop your flag thing and this and that. Like, it just was, it seemed like it was for the clout. This is something that nobody expected, that naturally came about, that when I'm hearing it, we on live and stuff, but it's just like, damn, I love this for my brother. I love this for my brother. I love this place for my brother. I'm not as worried when my brother leaves the house. When I say, all right, man, see safe out there, keep your head on a swivel, I'm not as worried. I've let go, I give it to God, and I see God working in my brother's life. I see God making a change in my brothers, both of my brothers, Manny and Fred. I see God working in their life just how he's working in my life. And this is why it's so important that we created what we created here, the Ghetto Cafe. The Ghetto Cafe, the coffee crew chat, of allowing people in the chat to be who they are, be honest, and be able to share. Yeah, we be kicking people out if they get too far one way and just disrespectful. But what we've created here has allowed the creation for this, to be able to sit here, and for Fred to feel free to be like, you know what? Just like the reality check. Reality check is dope. I have a reality check that I have to edit, that I've been sitting on. But God is good, man. Ghetto Cafe is good. All glory to God. We've created a space where people can be honest. Young black men, middle-aged black men can say, hey, I fucked up when I was young. I messed up. That shit was stupid. It was pointless. Young man, it is pointless doing that. But it's one thing to say that to somebody at the liquor store or in the street or whatever. It's another thing to platform that voice with a megaphone on YouTube, on Instagram. And the blessings are flowing in. The blessings are flowing in. You just, our DMs alone, the opportunities that are arising. Tomorrow, not tomorrow, tomorrow's Friday. Saturday, the syndicate is going to be at Bold Black LA. Which reminds me, I need to do a commercial for it. Bold Black LA cook-off at Kenneth Hahn. That's the change. That's the lane change right there. Is being invited to something that's positive, that they want us around to talk to people, to network, to chop it up, to experience something beautiful in our own community, in our own neighborhood. And I think that is a blessing from living a better life. That's a blessing that came from living a better life. Thank you, man. Reality check is dope. It's not over. Reality check is not over. It's not over. I'm just revamping, redoing things, trying to get a grasp on how I'm presenting here, because I'm building the studio. I got the lives going on with the fellas. I got the live going on with the ladies in Perfect Perspective. And I just haven't been in the space where I want to. Sometimes things got to align. Like the energy has to align. I haven't even reached out to anybody to do reality checks. What up, HC Hawk? See you up in here. What up, Bloss? Let's go. Someone said the Hans protected pesos, which is PDFs. I don't know nothing about that, but we're gonna be at the cookout with Bold Black LA that don't promote PDFs. Is what we're gonna be doing. Let's go. Where is HC Hot? People are allowed to evolve. I like that. I'm gonna pin that message. People are allowed to evolve. It takes time and experiences. That's a great message. It takes time. It literally takes time. It takes growth, maturity, life experiences. My bad. I'm probably missing all kinds of calls. God dog it. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't even attach the damn Bluetooth. My bad. Damn. My bad. This is the Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name? Uh-oh. You there, caller?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's going on, man? Represent who you are and where you from.
Well, it's Brother Jumbie calling in from Whittier, California. You know I got to call in every day and bug you, man.
Let's go, man. We appreciate it, man. I appreciate it for sure.
Hey, and I appreciate you too, man. I actually called to tell you because you're talking all this positivity, and I was like, oh yeah, Rios, I forgot. You and the syndicate are invited this weekend to the California Muay Thai fights in LA. If you guys have time, Saturday night. Don't worry about nothing. Just pull up. Big Troy said the syndicate is welcome. He's been watching y'all show in the morning.
Oh,
and he said that's the type of message they need, man. So if you guys want to come out, don't worry about nothing. Bring whatever equipment you want. It's all on Jumbie. Big Troy said he wants to let you know he does appreciate the messaging and what you're doing, man.
We could set up a podcast. We could set up for like a podcast. I have my roadcaster.
Y'all can do whatever y'all want.
Damn it.
Y'all do whatever y'all want.
Hey, I wish.
Whatever y'all want, man.
I wish you'd have told us because we're doing Spa Star Saturday.
Right. I forgot Spa Star Saturday too, huh?
Yeah, as in commerce. Damn it. That would be dope. Well, maybe because we got to commentate the whole thing because we're going from
you got to watch Spa Star.
We're going
That's
from
gonna be a hard show.
The Bold Black LA cook-off to Spa Stars. And I got to make sure I know the lineup for the Spa Stars so we know information on the fighters and stuff. But we're commentating.
Right.
I didn't know if I told you guys, told everybody. You know, my brain be all over the place. We are commentating on Spa Stars, a MMA tournament fight. And we're commentating on the whole thing. Me, Manny, and Fred, the syndicate. And so we're going to get the video that. And we're getting, I don't want to say ownership of the property of the video, but we get to have the video where I can promote it on the complete fight on my channel.
Right.
So it's going to be dope,
yes,
man.
Sir.
I would love to do the kickboxing shit whenever the next one is. Or damn, look at God, y'all.
Yeah,
I just said, look at God.
I'm gonna link you with Troy.
I just said, look at God. I'm gonna link
you with Troy, man. Yeah, because he told me make sure I call Rios and tell him, yeah, man. He's been watching. His wife's been watching. They've been posting the show. The MMA community, the kickboxing community, the guys that look like us have been watching. And that's what we needed, man. We needed somebody to speak for us, not at us.
Right. And that's
somebody
us. And that's you.
Yeah,
and that's you
man.
advocating.
Yes,
my
sir.
first conversation with you was advocating for your guys and for your girls and your ladies, your men.
Yes, sir.
Advocating for them, like we need to shed the light on what's positive and what's going on great. That was our first conversation. But this is really what I want to say is that I was just talking about Fred just being open, being vulnerable, being truthful and honest and being brave to say what he said. You know what I mean? And people seeing that are just engaging in it. It was very impactful. But just us creating what we created here, this space, Ghetto Cafe, the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, has created a relationship with me and Jumbie to where Jumbie introduced me to Troy, who runs his whole fight thing in Inglewood. And now he's saying like, oh yeah, tell the syndicate, bring whatever they want. They could do their thing. That is God. Yeah. That ain't nothing but God and glory to him because we've been trying to get in the fight game for a while too, just like brainstorming and trying to figure out, like, damn, what do we got to do? Do we need to get a media pass, a press pass? What is it? Nah, we just needed to get a Jumby. We needed to get a Rob.
Nah.
We just needed to talk to people. We needed to network. We needed to be good. We needed to be positive. We needed to be productive. And God will seek you out. God will put you in position to do the things he needs you to do. That's amazing, man.
Sir.
Damn, I'm sorry for that. I'm good.
Nah,
Sorry, but not sorry,
that's
because
an
I'm gonna be
open
busy
invite,
for one
though.
thing, but I really want to be at that. Because I think the dude
I'ma
from
tell you.
Long Beach, the tall brother from Long Beach, that's Muay Thai,
Evan.
Evan. He's been inviting me out to come to his fights for a while, but it's just been on soccer days and basketball games. And I've been trying to go check Evan out, the champion from Long Beach. He's like 6'5" or some shit. I don't know. But
and
shout out to
that
Evan as
exposure
well.
does so much. That exposure does so much for the guys when our people speak for us on their platforms.
Right.
Because we don't want to be not every fighter wants to go to the Joe Rogan or the Kai Cenat or that. They actually want to sit down with their favorite people that they watch on TV or the YouTube, man. And I just want to let you know, you've been a blessing to us, man. We really appreciate you getting the word out, helping the team, bringing a light on the black martial arts scene in Los Angeles, and a positive one too, man. We see you. So Troy said, hey, don't worry about nothing, Rios. You in there every time.
I appreciate it. And you know what? Shout out to Taco and shout out to Taco's brother. Taco had messaged me about his brother who fought this weekend. I wasn't able to go because of soccer again. But shout out to Taco's brother who was fighting. I don't know how it ended up, but shout out to him for even competing and getting out there. That's dope.
He beat it. Yeah, he beat his opponent up, finished him in the first round with a clock choke.
What?
Forearm choke. Finished him in the first.
Let's go.
Got him out of there. Yeah. Yeah,
shout out to Taco and his brother.
Play.
What's Taco's brother's name? What's his name? Taco's brother.
We call him Black Man.
Black Man. Shout out to Black Man. Out there choking cats out, man. He said, we flipping the script. We choking motherfuckers out now. Let's go. Shout out to Black Man. Shout out to Taco, man. Shout out to you. But yeah, man, it's just God is just working in everybody's life. God is just working, man.
Yeah. God is working, man. And I want to say this is the best morning show in the world, Craig. I'm going to get back to getting punched on by my fighters. But y'all take it easy, man. Enjoy your coffee and keep God first, man.
Make sure you protect your neck because you over there working with some killers, man. Get out.
I got to hit the you rails talk. Yes, sir. I'll holler at you, big dog.
All right, man. Shout out to us. Shout out to us. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe. Shout out to the coffee crew, the early morning coffee crew. Shout out to Manny. Shout out to Fred. Shout out to Rob. Shout out to Jumby. Shout out to Raph. Shout out to John. Shout out to Brady Wayne. Brady Wayne. Fighter. Shout out to Nehemiah. Shout out to all these young brothers out here doing the work, doing great things. Shout out to Raph for inviting me out to his the gym he's out of in Woodland Hills. Went and did my first jiu-jitsu session. I ain't shit in jiu-jitsu. I ain't a damn thing. It gave me a newfound respect that I already had major respect for jiu-jitsu, but it elevated the level of respect that I have for these guys and ladies and gentlemen that are doing this sport, practicing this martial art, because it's incredible. The discipline, the knowledge, the ability to just go to work when you need to go to work. You could be stronger than somebody. You can be faster than somebody, but if you're not smarter and more knowledgeable in that, it's a dangerous game. Dangerous game. Shout out to everybody, man. And shout out to us working. But there's things that are happening for the syndicate because...
Unknown caller.
Let me see. This is the Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios. Number one morning show in the whole wide world. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name?
What it do, brother? It's Kyle, man.
What's up, Kyle? What's happening with you, man?
What's good, bro? Man, you already know your brother be tuning in watching my bros.
Hey, what's going on? Uh-oh.
What's up?
What's happening with you, man?
Bro?
What's going down?
Chilling.
This is my little brother Kyle, man. The first chef, the vegan chef. He was cooking before Manny.
Manny my son in the kitchen. Manny is my son, but nah, Manny go crazy. I'm proud of Manny grew up in that kitchen. I ain't gonna front the homie. But you know, bro, I always be listening and stuff, and cause you know I'm always support my dogs.
I appreciate you, man.
But I did want to chime in on the growth you were talking about with YF and y'all and all that, because I used to. It's crazy, bro, because it tie into me too. Because I used to see y'all on Ace Boys, and then you already know how like when y'all first got on there, people be talking crazy, and it'd be hard to not like respond. I would just see it in your face. I would see it in YF face. You know, we all come from the same shit, so I'd be like. Me, myself as an observer, I'm like, bro, don't respond to this whole ass. I mean, my bad, I don't know.
It's all good. It's all good.
Don't respond to these people talking crazy. And I would be like, kind of like, not disappointed, but it's like, you know, like wanting y'all to not like react.
Don't engage. Don't engage.
I just wanted to let y'all know that shit not easy, bro. I just went through a little viral moment recently. That shit is not easy.
Hey,
like,
bruh, and you know what's crazy?
Burning.
Hey, and you know what's crazy? I'm gonna chop it up with you after this. That's family. Just so you know, like that.
Yeah, no, me and her super good. Like, I didn't know she was what she was. I'm gonna give you the real right now.
Okay.
I thought she was a white lady.
Okay.
So you already know I'm in a historically black neighborhood, and I thought this white lady's pulling up on me aggressive. And I was like, you know what I mean? I was on some nigga shit like, yeah, you got me fucked up in this black neighborhood. Like I'm not, but soon as
not in our neighborhood. In our neighborhood, you gonna do this in our neighborhood? Yeah, you gonna see.
Not in our neighborhood. You gotta chill out right here. Like
not in Ladera, not in Black Beverly Hills. You ain't doing that here.
Yeah, like nah, you're not about to punk me. My ancestors' energy is right here.
Oh man. Oh, I'm so glad that you and Mia chopped it up. Did you and Mia chopped it up?
You said did who chopped it up?
You and Mia.
The lady Michelle.
Yeah,
I know about Michelle.
Okay, yeah. Did you chop it?
No,
okay.
We talked that next day. We got something planned in the works that we about to do tomorrow. So, cause you know me, bro. I'm crazy, but I'm not disrespectful, especially not to my people or just nobody that ain't on that type of time. So. As soon as I seen her post a video, like I commented, and then she was like trying to give me spice, and I just like hit her up like, "Hey, I'm just letting you know I'm not mad at you. I just want to let you know my perspective. I wasn't trying to be on nothing crazy. I know we had a bad moment, but I that's not what I was on. I just let her know like how I seen it. She disagreed. It was a respectful disagreement, but she's like, "Thank you for reaching out. I appreciate it." And then we came, like I said, with a whole little play to like spin off of it. So
let's go.
Because it went crazy on TikTok. So we supposed to be doing something tomorrow. Like I can say it on here because don't nobody probably know, or it's not like it's that big a deal. But we're gonna make like a little spin-off video of it tomorrow.
Let's go.
Making it seem like we pulled up and had a little standoff again. Yeah, so
hey, it's so
good.
You
know me, so you like this thing is crazy.
This thing is great. But I was like, oh man, my brother, okay, he you know, sometimes you resort back, everybody does. You resort back, it just be that moment. Yeah. It be that moment sometimes. But I'm so glad that you guys chopped it up because the connection and the family connection between the two, it was too strong for y'all not to come together. Gobs was like, no. We gonna fix this shit right now. And I'm so happy that you guys are doing what you're doing because when I get off the phone with you and explain everything to you, you're gonna be like, oh my God.
Yeah, no, and I'm happy too because you know I'm 38 now, so it's a big difference from how I was when I was younger. I even told the girl in the car, like, I'm so thankful I'm younger. I mean, I'm older because if I was younger, I don't know how I would have handled that. So I'm just.
Oh, I do. I know how you handled it. I remember when it was a guy, you got into a jiu-jitsu fight in the middle of the street.
Hey, it's Kirk, because when I was in there, I was like, please be calling your husband right now. You know, still in there.
I remember when you was like 19, it was a jiu-jitsu, it was a fight in the middle of the street. It was a jiu-jitsu fight.
Yeah, bro. I was just telling somebody, like, what's crazy about me, bro, all my fights happen when I'm by myself because I'm just nuts.
Yeah.
Like, I've never been the type to, like, do stuff when I'm with people. But what I was going to say about that is it's just what me and her even talking about, and kind of what we all talking about to tie it in and not just make it about me.
Wait, hold on, let me pause. What he's talking about basically is handling trolls, hecklers, people that are just trying to get you to crash out and this and that. And he was saying that he would tell us, like, he'd be looking at us and be like, man, don't engage in that shit. Like, just like you doing some silly shit. Stop doing that stupid shit. They don't matter. But him saying that he had to deal with the incident and this and that, and now he's like, oh, I kind of understand how difficult it is. Here we go. Go ahead, Kyle.
Yeah, no, because it is like, because when people come at you with like violence and stuff, like you were saying, and like you have been saying on the syndicate and on this show, like, man, we conditioned to deal with this and deal with it like warriors. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't never been scared of a whole murderer. Like, we gotta go to school with people that's murdering. We like, this nigga a buster.
Yeah,
Ain't
exactly.
nobody worried about him. So when it
He
comes
got
to
3
the
bodies on him,
internet,
like, you a buster, nigga.
yeah, we like, this nigga a hoe. I wish he would say something crazy to me.
I know for a fact
So
you ain't got your
internet
hammer on you right
people-
now, nigga. Like, it's over
Yeah,
for
even
you.
if you do, you a hoe. You not. I'm right in front of your face. You're not finna be able to get this gun for a fire on you. Like,
Right.
So when we come from environments like that, and then like, so that's what I'm saying. I get it, because like you see somebody on the internet, bro, your chest is get to burning. Like, hey, you call me a bitch?
Yeah.
Like, put your address in the chat, man. And I was like, since I am 38, I just like everybody that was talking crazy. I just ignored it, man.
Mhm.
Like, whew, it was hard to do. And I do want to commend y'all for it, because I know y'all got to deal with a lot, especially from the Ace boys, like in the Ace pit and all that. Like,
Yeah.
that's that type of crew. Like on here, I know y'all don't got to deal with that as much, all the trolls, but on there, and I do want to commend y'all, because it is hard, man. Like, we all got to adapt to these environments and like protect ourselves, and it just become a way of life, and then it just ain't no problem to be like that. So especially you, especially Fred, you know, we've all seen each other at our worst when it comes to that.
Right.
So,
Right.
I know these. Oh, and hey, this is what I want to say.
Yeah.
Niggas gotta stop saying your laugh is fake. That should be making me mad. Like, hey, bro, my bro laugh is not fake. I've seen that in the chat. Like, here Rios go with this fake laugh. Like, nah, bro, it's not nigga real laugh.
Nah, this is me. I'll be trying to tell people like, hey man, I can only be me. Like, y'all want to say that this is what it is or whatever. I'm literally on here being myself. Like, nigga, this ain't no made up shit. And I thank God that this is what it is and where we are. And I just really feel like the universe, the stars is aligning for us to really win. And I said that shit 2025 was ours. You know what I mean? Like, we had a talk in front of my house where I was like, nigga, do you feel like we really about to win? Can you feel that shit? And look. Like, look. Like,
the testimony is crazy, bro.
Look at us.
The testimony is nuts, bro. I was just telling somebody, I didn't even see myself living past 24. So like each year I get older, it's still mind blowing to me.
Dude,
like,
it's really crazy.
We really positive examples in the community. Even when I was doing my stuff in the community, bro, like when I was always doing the donation-based pop-ups and food giveaways and all that, who was right there doing juice cleans with me and handing out food to the people? Go ahead and give yourself some credit. It was you. You know what I mean? Like, and just stuff like that, just even the fact that like we come from where we come from, and like being able to finally be able to pour back into the same communities that we used to have to deal with all this craziness in, is just like it's remarkable, man. I think it's a lot of healing in all of our stories for a lot of people, and I do think that's what I clipped, because I don't know if you've seen what I was talking about on my story, but the fact that like y'all was talking about that on the syndicate, because I think I missed it. I watched that episode, but I think I missed that part because the episode I got taken down.
Oh yeah, it did.
I was watching live, but I don't know if I tuned. But anyways, it was like we was all talking about the same thing for different reasons, but look how they really still all connected. We all brothers. You know, the lady I got into it with that inspired that to happen to me. So that's what even made me start tell people like, yo, cool out, don't talk to people aggressive. And that's just the message I wanted to give with the whole situation, to tie that back in. Like, me and her, we got into it, but we kept love in our heart. We didn't hate each other, and we was able to resolve it.
Dude, that is amazing.
You know, it ain't always about being a tough guy.
It's not. And look, dude, like this is so powerful, because they don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna pull it up either, but it's so powerful. It's so powerful because the connection that you just made, even through our mistakes, or even through our misbehaviors, or on both sides or whatever, we live to survive our mistakes now. You know what I mean? Like, we live to be able to look and see like, okay, I survived that. I could have done this better. I could have assessed, addressed, adjusted, or whatever it is. I could have done that. But even through my mistakes, I'm still being blessed. And the blessing that's about to come your way from that interaction, because who that lady is, nigga, you just made a connection that is ridiculous. Ridiculous connection.
Off some petty shit.
Off some petty shit. But God is like, I see you tripping. You okay, but you're not tripping how you used to trip. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So let me help
Exactly.
through this situation. Let's have some growth through this situation. And oh man, I can't wait to chop it up with you after this. I'm gonna call you and let you know what's going on. And just because your mind's gonna be even blown even further. Like,
Okay, yeah. The fact that it already went how it is it was mind blowing. So now I'm just kind of like, I get like, dang, this good thing I wasn't tripping, because I probably would have been enemy number one in my own community right now. So I am thankful. That it is crazy, but like I said, I didn't know it was one of our aunties for sure.
yeah, it's all good. You know what I mean? I'm so happy right now because I literally was about to give you a call today and chop it up with you, like it just give you a little information and just. But look, God already does what God does. I'm not even tripping. Let go, let God. You are amazing. I'm proud of you, the vegan chef. You know what I mean? Like this dude is doing a bunch of amazing things. You got your YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I do. I gotta post more. I be playing, but I'm gonna post more videos on there because I know I need to. I got videos already. I just haven't been posting. I need to talk to you about some of this YouTube stuff too. But
hey, I got you because I got all the equipment. I got all the equipment. I got all the stuff, all the information, all the editing. I do all that shit myself. Everything that you see on the page is me. So and I'm building out this. I'm building out the studio. I'm adding a kitchen, but it's gonna be electric stovetop, not gas. But
nigga, I get busy on a big lighter if I need to. Ain't nothing stopping me.
Ain't nothing stopping me. As long as I got some bird, I'm good.
Yeah, I ain't tripping. I'll use some magnifying glasses and sunlight if I have to.
Dude, so we're gonna have the studio. It's gonna have a kitchen. The studio has a bathroom. The studio has this setup. Like we're building out like this whole platform. This is not Ace Boy Rios. I just haven't changed the name of the channel, but this is a platform now. You know what I mean? Like I'm turning it into a platform where we're platforming other talents and this and that, and bringing people on here to showcase their talents, to put something on the page. Hey, I got all the equipment. I ain't gonna charge you nothing. We just gonna drop it on this channel. You know what I mean? And you're gonna have more eyes on you because it is dropping on this channel, and you're gonna be able to promote what you're doing on your channel. Just, hey, nigga, I'm telling you, shit is going up right now, Kyle. Yeah, you already know. You already know it's your thing.
Dream I had that I never.
Okay.
Let me give you this dream I had about what you're saying that I never shared, and I'll let you get back to your show.
Okay.
It's because it's been sticking with me. I probably had this dream about 8 years ago, bro. And it's been sticking with me ever since. But we was at your house, and y'all had like this redone balcony, and there was a crowd of people outside of your house, bro, like thousands of people, and they was chanting something, but they wanted us to come out there and say something.
Yeah.
But essentially what had happened is you introduced me to the crowd, like basically the world, and you get what I'm saying? I never knew what that meant, but I always know you my big brother, and we always had these heart level conversations, and we always been on the same page, even when it comes to society of freedom and all that. So. You know, I'm just not like we like vibration thing. Like I don't know what Rios got to do with it, but something that God is telling me that Rios gonna introduce me to the world.
Hey, let's go.
And so look at the space you in now. Look what you just said. It's all starting to make sense now for the dream. Like I said, I sat on that dream. I never told you because I just wanted to let it manifest in its own true natural way.
Right.
But look at what you just told me, and look at the space you in. Look what you created for yourself, for your brothers. For us, period, for all of us, even if they're not connected to you at a relational level. So that is crazy, bro. And I just finally want to share that with you because it's like I said, that was like 8 years ago. And I've always been like, what is this dream? Because you have certain dreams, and like certain ones stick with you.
Yeah.
And some of them you just forget as soon as you wake up. That was one of the ones. It was like I went and watched the movie about it, bro. Every detail was vivid to the core. Man. So that with what you say now, it's just a crazy full circle thing.
Oh man, it's so amazing because I used to and I don't like to be the one to live in the spirit of fear. You know what I mean? Like now I'm not that, but when I tell you that I used to have a fear in my heart and of a phone call in the morning about you and Fred, nigga, like mostly on my heart about y'all two because of your level 10, how fast you get to 10, right? Like fuck, nigga, like these are some of the best niggas I know in the world. My brothers, some of the best guys. But they get to 10 real fast. And I used to be worried about y'all. You know, I don't have that worry no more. Like, I'm just like, God is good. Like, we're living, we're doing our thing. And when I say we're building, and everything I do, everything I've done on this shit, it's not for views, it's not for money, it's for us, it's for my brothers. And like my
Yeah.
brothers that the people haven't
Yeah.
even got to meet yet. You know what I mean? Like I'm pushing forward for my brothers that are here and my brothers that are gone. This ain't
Yeah,
about
exactly.
Rios. This is about us. Because I am who I am because of you, because of Fred, because of Manny, because of the hood, because of the streets, because of what we did do. And my family, and
Yeah,
the
exactly.
ups and the downs. But all I'm doing is creating a space for us, nigga, for us to be who I know us to be. Who when we're chopping it up,
Yeah,
when
exactly.
we're maybe crying or being emotional, are angry. We know those people in each other. We know those people. These people don't know that in us. And I'm
Exactly.
creating, God has created a space where they can meet the real us. And the world loves us. You know, everywhere we go, nigga, we run, like, not to say we run the shit, but everywhere we go, we the attention. Everywhere we go.
Yeah, we magnetic, man.
Everywhere we go.
Sure.
We the attention. But now the space is here for us to be us. And we got the kitchen. We got the, like, do. I'm gonna chop it up with you after this. It's all love. I love you, cuz. But all good, man. God is good. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Bro, hit me whenever, man. Shout out to what you're doing. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in to my brother. Y'all know how much that means to me and all of us to see people listening to this brilliant person and get all this love out to y'all, man. Like, it's been a long time coming, and I appreciate all the support y'all give my dog, man.
Thank you.
I love you, bro.
I love you.
Just hit me
Hey,
whenever.
and this dude has been there from the beginning of Society of Freedom 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know that was 20 years ago when I
still
showed
can't
you
wait
that.
to work on stuff like that.
When I showed you that overview or the whatever you call it, the mission statement for Society of Freedom, that was 20 years ago.
That you described and all that. I remember that shit. I remember the whole, we was outside in front of your house, all that. we you talking about how the design of the bracelet and all that.
Dude.
And I love to see that still, how like going from those conversations to where we at now, bro. So crazy.
So crazy.
Man, we got a crazy testimony.
We really do. And the thing is, the testimony, our trials and tribulations, they don't help nobody if we don't share them. They only help us. If we don't share them, they only help us. But we all about servitude and helping people. And we all about people in need. We ain't never been bullies. Nobody I'm around has ever been a bully. We all been the bully beaters. Like, we all been
just with the business. Just the wrong set of handsome niggas to fuck with.
Hey, man, I'm going to call you after the show for sure.
All right, bro.
All right. Oh, man. Goodness gracious. That's my little bro. He just had a little incident, a viral incident on TikTok or Instagram, one of the two. And end up being the situation ended up being with a loved one. It was two loved ones, two family members. Just didn't know each other. And now they come together on their own to fix it. And I can't wait to talk to him and build up. But he's a bomb-ass vegan chef. I'm a platform him for sure as much as I can on here. Anything that I'm doing, platforming my brothers, man. And that's what I'm creating. And when I tell y'all that this doesn't happen without y'all, this doesn't happen without the Ghetto Cafe. This doesn't happen without us saying, like, nah, we're not putting up with the bullshit. Nah, we're not putting up with the negativity and the things that are going on in the chat. If you're in here calling people out their name, bees, talking about kids or being racist, you're out. Racist towards anybody. We don't stand for no racism. None. We want people to live. We want people to be safe. We want people to win. We want people to live. We want people to be safe. We want people to win. Everybody. We want us all to win. We want us all to get on the same page. We want to build a community. And that's literally what we created here. A society of freedom. Ain't that amazing? Commentating on fights this weekend. Going to Bold Black LA this weekend. My brother, the vegan chef, cold, one of the coldest chefs I've ever met in my life. Me and my wife was here at the house and we was just like chilling. He showed it, just popped up and we didn't know what we was gonna eat. And he was like, what y'all gonna do? What y'all about to eat? I'm not racist towards whites either. Like, man, I'm not racist towards anybody because once you peel the skin back, me and my wife was hungry and we was like, oh, we ain't got nothing in the refrigerator. He's like, y'all ain't got nothing in the refrigerator. You ain't got nothing? Like, let me go in there. Went to the refrigerator and just pulled out just a bunch of shit This fool made a whole vegan Thanksgiving spread. I'm not even joking, like a whole Thanksgiving spread from what we had in the refrigerator, but made it vegan. And when I say it was one of the best Thanksgiving meals I've ever had, it was nowhere near Thanksgiving. It was like maybe summertime. But he made a vegan spread that was a Thanksgiving spread, which was the best food. Probably top 3 for sure, and it ain't 3 Thanksgiving's meals that I've ever had in my life, and it was vegan. That's how bomb of a cook he is. His mom is a bomb cook too. Mama Glennis is an amazing cook. He came up under her. His mom taught him. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to everybody. I'm just overly happy and overjoyed with blessings and just how happy I am right now and how full and complete I feel in the works and the things that I'm doing, that we're doing, that God is doing. We're just vessels. God's working through us. My cousin Josh had hit me up just yesterday, just texted me, just told me how proud he is of me and what he's got going on, and just saying, like, dude, you're making an impact. I'm so proud of you.
Caller.
And just saying that he is proud of me and what I'm doing and talking to the people and the people talking to me. He said, you're making a good impact. Your answers to these questions and how your people and helping people is impacting me, and it's making me proud as your older cousin. That shit meant a lot to me yesterday. That text message from my cousin Josh. He know how much I love him. Okay, this is the Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, call where you calling from. What's your name? I know who it is. Y'all don't know who it is.
Hello.
Stop saying hello like that. You know you're on the phone, fool.
What's up, Rios?
What's going on? Hello.
Alex Large, West LA.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up, man? What's going down?
Nah, man, I like this little lane that you're in right now. You know, a little serious, little, you know, definitely positive. I think we need to give. I think we need to give the people up and coming a little bit of grace. Look at the generation from your fathers to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, look at jump.
Great
look at
point.
That jump, that leap.
Great point.
You know what I mean? So it's like
great
what
point.
It is, man. And
give them grace. And he's talking about the Kaiser. You're talking about what I was talking about earlier, right? The Mafia-thon thing when I was talking about that. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm just you kind of like a blend of everything where it's like just giving young men grace, you know what I mean? Making it to the age that we are now. And that all comes back to like what's happening now, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of little, you know, minorities that are being targeted as the problem, but it's not as simple as that. You know what I mean? Like I'm going back to like, look at your dad's generation to you guys made a huge leap, right? You know what I mean? And there's no going back. That's it. You know what I mean? Like you set the standard to what your family is going to be now from now on, you know? So it's like, if you weren't given that chance because of poverty, because of the situation, like 90% of the people in these poor neighborhoods, these gang violent neighborhoods, like they don't do crime. They don't do violence. Right. You know what I mean? Like they're not, and eventually the next level, like where everyone else is trying to get to, will happen. You know what I mean? So we have to give them a chance. We can't, there's always been a problem with poor neighborhoods in every single country, you know, and defunding and over enforcing.
You cooking right now, man. Keep going. You cooking.
So I think we just need to give each other grace in everything that we do, man. Where do we forget? I told you I went to Catholic school and I was raised Catholic. It's like all I remember is treat people how you want to be treated. You know what I mean? Love thy neighbor. You know what I mean? Like the real important things.
Right.
Yo, I was telling you a while back. James Calorino. He's from Texas.
I remember that. I remember you saying James Calorino. How long ago was that? Was that recently or was it a long time ago? A month ago. Okay, yeah, it was recently. Okay.
Yeah. He's going out there and he's just pointing out the hypocrisy in these laws that certain politicians want to pass. It's like you guys want to pass these laws that want to enforce Christianity, which is fine. But if you guys aren't following these rules, why do you expect other people to follow them?
No, I don't think that's fine though, Alex. I don't think you should be able to force a religion on anybody. I don't think it should be mandatory for any, like even this turning point such and such that they're trying to make a mandatory club group at public schools. Mandatory to have a turning point such and such group at your school.
Yeah.
I don't think that's is that fascism? I don't know. The soup. Go ahead. No, it's just wrong to me. Continue what you're going. You were saying about the James guy and whatever and the religion stuff. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, James Talarino, he was talking to Congress, and they're trying to pass a law about the Ten Commandments, which me and you totally. It's there's a separation of church and state. You know people. You met people Muslim. You met people Catholic. You met people Buddhist. You met people we've met other people. How are we going to go to school, to a public school that only shows the Ten Commandments?
Right.
That's not good. That's literally, to me, that's political violence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like you're forcing a religion onto the population. You know what I mean? Which is not how we do things here.
It's actually abusive. If you think about it, it's abusive. Yeah. If you're making somebody bow the knee or bow down to your belief versus theirs. I can't think of the brother's name back in the day. He had Tourette syndrome and he was in the NBA, and he used to pray with his hands. He used to do his Muslim prayer during the national anthem or whatever. They blackballed him for just practicing Muslim prayer. I'm not forcing this on you. I'm just doing my own individual prayer, but that's a problem. But you're going to enforce the 10 Commandments on a whole educational system. What? But that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the other thing that because if it was roles reversed, if it was somebody saying we're passing a law to implement these Muslim commandments, do you know what this country would flip upside down?
It happened in Vegas. It happened in Vegas, I believe, or Beverly Hills. There's one hotel that wanted to practice Sharia law. I don't even know what Sharia law is. I don't give a shit.
Shout out Gangland Neem. I see you up in here, Neem. Gangland Neem up in the building. Shout out to him and what he's got going on, man. But yeah, go ahead. So the Sharia law, they take it out of context. First off, they always take shit out of context and they only pick apart certain things, right? And it's where the Muslim law is the government, such and such. But go ahead. Go ahead. Talk about Vegas.
Yeah, I think it's just the marginalized community. It's the minorities. I think we got to give these people grace. You know what I mean? Compared to our fathers, to us, we're constantly getting better. So it gives us, we need that little bit of grace period. We need that little bit of head start. It's not even a head start. We're already behind the A ball.
Right.
We need to just get past that A ball. At sometimes these people, not having the resources, not having that, do it, with penitentiary chances, which is, it's just this, behind every fortune there's a crime. And that's been that for the beginning of time. You know what I mean? So it's they already did their crimes. They already got their power. They already got their generational wealth. Now they're trying to stop everybody else from doing it. That's not cool, man.
It's not.
They're
trying to stop the game, the gaining on them. They want to they want to make sure that they have 50% more than everybody else. No, I don't even want you to get within 50% of what I got. And it's criminal, the activities that they do. But now it's just a little bit more blatant. It's a little bit more obvious of the nature of this beast. You know what I mean? Of the haves versus the have-nots, and the poverty versus the rich. And it's and the confusion is that people in the middle think they're rich. No, you're closer to poverty than you are to wealthy, fool. You with us, but you're supporting them.
Yep.
Because you think you're up there with them. No, you are one broken leg away from being down here. What are you talking about? You closer to us than you are to them. Round down, idiot. Don't round up when you under the 5. But it's Abdul Rauf. Abdul Rauf was the player that was blackballed out of the NBA. But you bring up very good points, and you bring up a valid point of giving grace to these young men. And I guess I'm being a little bit judgmental and opinionated because I'm taking it too personal, as in seeing myself as in like the whole community is riding on this, or everybody is riding on this. No, you know what? That's an individual, and I have to see myself in everybody. And that's how you give grace. Because guess who I was at that age? I wasn't somebody that could be on camera. I wasn't somebody that could promote or do anything. Nobody would have listened to me and said, what?
You were a terrible example. You were a terrible example. Yes.
Terrible.
That's what
terrible
happened.
example of what a man, black man, anything. I was a bad example of that. I was a horrible example, and I could not be on camera. And so what I need to do is see myself in these young men and say, okay, they're actually better off than where I was at. They just are finding their way. It's just not their time to meet up. Maybe they'll never meet up with my ideology or my thought or my outlook, my perspective. And guess what? That's fine. I just got to do a better job at being me and getting my purpose across, my purpose-driven life. You know what I mean? So, damn, that is dope. I'm glad you said that, because that's a great call out. Give them grace. And I'm always talking about grace and mercy. Give them grace. Why are you not giving grace to your own? It's like you holding your own to a standard that you don't everybody else. That's good.
I'm gonna be honest with you. And diversity helps your empathy and your sympathy expand. You know what I mean? Like being around a bunch of other people. Because I've said this before. It's like if you have love for somebody that looks a certain way, you're gonna be sympathetic for all those people, because you know somebody that you love that much. You know what I mean? I tell people, you're not going to make fun of somebody with Down syndrome if you got a Down syndrome brother.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're going to be a little more like, oh, no, chill. You know what I mean? Like, and right now it's, what about Drewski did, that character, which he did years ago. Now he painted his body, and that was amazing. It looked incredible. Everybody was laughing, blah, blah, blah. Him dressed like a redneck. Well, like a team of white girls did it, basketball players, and they did blackface in the middle of who knows where. Yeah, man, come on, dude. And then throwing the kid in the meat grinder. All right, man.
Anyway, you brought that up to me. I didn't even know about that. And then the young man called in yesterday about the young man that was attacked with a machete. It's a lot. The temperature is really volatile right now. And I guess we just gonna do our job. We're gonna do our part of being positive and building. Because right now we got to concentrate on what we can do, what we can build out from, where we have an effect, where we have impact.
1,000%.
And so that happens from within outward, right? So wherever we can affect, we got to be impactful in that. So that's why I appreciate all these calls. I appreciate you calling in. I appreciate everybody calling in. But I love the fact that you said we have to give them grace. That's a great call out, because I'm always saying that. Why not practice what you preach with your people, homie? Practice what you preach with your people, with your babies, with your young men in your culture, and this and yeah, give them grace. What were you at that age, fool? Oh shit. Oh yeah. You know what? Actually, I'm giving him 1,000 grace.
Exactly.
I'm giving him 1,000 grace times 10.
Yeah, I was them. I see me in them. Yeah,
right.
Man.
You have to see yourself in the other person. And that's how you can easily give grace. But you also have to forgive yourself also in there. Go ahead. I'm listening.
One more thing. Just things that make the crimes are committed, like, I think it's like 96 or 80 something % by U.S. citizens. Like 75% of the sexual abuse against children are white men.
Yeah.
It's some crazy, ridiculous number. Like, the problem is not what they're telling you. It's not the problem. That's the farthest from the truth. They say that immigrants have become more, not a bigger population, but they've become more populated, in America throughout the decades, in the last 30, 40 years. The crime rate has gone down. Rios, the crime rate in every city. You remember how LA used to be? You remember how New York used to be? Yeah. The crime rate, the murder rate has gone down every single decade. And there's been more immigrants being introduced to our country every single decade. So the two don't coincide with each other. And like I said, if you look at the facts, which are on the FBI website, the Department of Justice website, it shows you the stats year to year.
But you know that they're getting. I got 2 points. You know that they're getting rid of reports.
They're trying to delete that.
They're deleting the reports.
Yeah, they're trying to delete that.
And so
they're trying to delete that.
The stat that Kirk Charlie Kirk used to use all the time, which was manipulation, was the crime rate, black on black crime rate, right? Like he used to always throw out this 60% or whatever he would say. That's the arrest rate. That's not the conviction rate. That's the arrest rate. That's not even the conviction rate. So, and then if you look at that number, okay, that's just arrest rate, not conviction rate. But then you look at that number and you look at who's more likely to get arrested, black versus white. Black men are 5 times more likely to get arrested for a crime than a white guy because they get passes. So you're telling me those two numbers alone should show you how ridiculous that argument is. And that's what you standing on?
Black women. Women fatality and infant fatality is like 5 times more than the average population in black women and children.
That shit
5
is so
times.
crazy. And that's a fact.
5
That's not something
times.
that he just pulled out of thin air. That's an actual fact. And they say that this is the other thing. I didn't know we was going to get into this topic or whatever, but they also say black woman's pain is not recognized in the hospital. You know what I mean? Like
in the medical books. In the medical books, black people are supposed to they don't get affected by pain, so they're not getting the right pain med.
They're not even getting the right
they're
pain.
Asking for something stronger. They don't
give it to them because they automatically are like, no, you're not hurting that bad. But only them, like you're not hurting that bad. You're a strong animal. You're built. You're strong. Like they look at them like animals.
They're not them.
Yeah,
they're not
they look
human.
at them like animals and like what they can deal with. Like my pain is not real because you don't recognize me as a person. You don't recognize the Willie Lynch letter was break them like horses. You break them like horses. You separate and you break them like horses, and then the mom will teach the son. Like we ain't gonna get all the way into that shit, but you're right on point.
Yeah.
You're hitting the nail right on the head. We got here how we got here. I was trying to keep it a little light today, but guess what? Guy had a different plan. Alex had a different plan. Alex said,
God had a different plan for us.
Alex said, no. Hey, Rios, check this out, homie. I love all that hee-haw, that jolly shit, but check this out. Some real shit is happening in the world, and I'm going to make you pay attention.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. It's all blessings to you and your family and everybody out there. Ghetto Cafe, appreciate you, Alex, man. Always keeping me on point, always being constructive, giving me constructive criticism and saying, like, look at how me and Alex kind of had a falling out and we're back just, you know what I mean? We got to give grace and heal and forgive. And look at this, what all this beautiful shit that's coming out is, all this good conversation and all that stuff and building and growing. It's all about productivity and being productive, man, and getting rid of the waste. I know where Alex's heart is. Alex's heart is in a good place, just like mine. And guess what? We both at our core, guess what we want? We want us to win. We want our people to win. That's it. I just want fair. I want justice. I want us to be grace.
We want grace.
We want grace. Give us grace. Exactly. Shout out to you, Alex, man. Call in tomorrow. Chop it up with us tomorrow. This is an OG Ghetto Cafe member, an original. Shout out to you, man. Do great things in life, man.
All right, chat.
Saturday. Don't forget, SA. Saturday.
I'm gonna be there, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll through. I'll be there.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring some stickers. Chop it up, and then bounce.
Okay.
You know
Chop. All right, for sure. Okay.
All right, Rios.
All right.
Peace.
We're doing great things, man. I think I shouted out Gangland Neem. Neem is in the building. Shout out to him, man. He's doing great things over at his channel. Guys, go check him out. He's got great reactions. He's up to date on a lot of information, not just podcast information. He's got up to date political information, up to date celebrity information. He hits all walks of life and discusses in detail. Is very entertaining. He has a great chat that's engaging. Great chat, great channel. Gangland Knee, man. Y'all go mess with him. And when you can, go follow, like, and subscribe. Oh, actually, you know what? Just in case y'all not. Let me drop his. Is it GX? There it is. Boom. You guys go check this dude out. Hold on. Gangland, I'll copy this. Go check him out, man. He got up-to-date information on everything. He's got good information, great energy, very entertaining. Subscribe now. I don't know, y'all. Reactions, news, music, new videos daily. He's dropping videos daily, man. So let me drop this in the chat real quick. Y'all go follow, man. I saw y'all up in here, man, talking about the fades and the fair ones. I don't think nobody should be catching fades and nobody should be doing fair ones at this day and age and this big age that we at and this responsibility that we have as grown black men. We have a responsibility to try to be better than what they think we are. Let's be who we know we are. Let's be who we think we are, above and beyond tearing each other down. I don't want to see none of us catching no fades or fair ones just for the strength of we can't communicate and we can't agree on how we feel about each other. All right, you feel that way about me, I feel that way about you. Move on about your business. We see each other in person. We either going to have a tough conversation or we going to keep it pushing. But ain't nothing at this point about catching no fades and fair ones. Nobody wins from that. Well, our aggression is so heavy that we can't communicate. We can't agree to disagree. All right, I can't do nothing. I can't change the way you feel about me or your opinion of me. All I can do is be me, and my actions speak louder than my words. And I fuck with my people, you fuck with your people, and we all move forward motion. I don't think anybody should be out here meeting up, doing this, doing that. Like, nah, man, like, F all that. If it ain't adding to the pot, it ain't for us. We not in a privileged position where we can be taking shit out the pot, where we can be hurting each other or taking each other out of our element or out of our platform. We're not in that privileged position. We not there. We ain't in no position to be hurting each other or taking each other out. It's too few of us already doing this shit. You ain't got to get along. You ain't got to agree on everything. But leave each other the fuck alone. Somebody say something, words ain't shit. Words ain't shit. That shit, a fade don't do nothing but escalate anyway these days. Like, leave that shit alone, man. Let's all be great. Let's all be good. We ain't out here trying to call, it's only a handful of us. You mean the handful of us can't get along? Let's project greatness. Let's project the image out here in the world that we really are. The base of us is greatness. We're amazing. Let's project that. Let's present our best selves. Let's present ourselves how we want our children to be. You know what? Let me be what I'm telling my kids to be. Let me be what I'm holding the standard that I'm holding my children to. Let me meet that standard also. I want my children to be great. So I need to be great. I got to put an image out for them. Man, son, you mean to tell me you leaving college to go to another college to fight somebody who said you was stupid? Well, maybe he was right. Because if you actually leave your dorm and go over there, maybe he was right. Maybe you are an idiot. Because you're at college trying to do some good shit, trying to get an education so you can support your future family. But you're going to let somebody who called you stupid rob you of all that? Or high school, basketball, whatever it is. We telling our kids to rise above it. We need to rise above it because they looking at us. Let's be who we want our kids to be. Let's be who we want our future leaders to be. Because maybe we are the future leader. Maybe we are the leader. Respond as your higher self. Respond as your better self. Stop letting your lower self get the best of you and harm more than just yourself and harm your own community. Let's go. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to us all getting along, man, and all trying to build. We just trying to build, man. Send out that positive message. Send out that good energy. And that's what I'm on. I'm on point. I'm right at my 2-hour point. I didn't go over. Let's go. That was awesome. That was good. I'm right on point right now. Shout out to everybody that's up in here. Shout out to the supporters. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe, the coffee crew. Shout out to Gangland Neem jumping in here and engaging. Shout out to everybody who called in. Shout out to Alex DeLarge calling in. Shout out to Jumby calling in. Shout out to me, Manny, Fred, doing our syndicate, doing our commentating on fights, doing our syndicate live show Friday. Don't forget, tomorrow live, 6:30, the syndicate is live once again. Don't forget, I'm going to have a thumbnail and everything ready to go. But syndicate is live tomorrow, 6:30. You can bet your bottom dollar on some grown man conversation, some positive content the content that we all deserve. And that's not shitting on nobody, but it's just what we're doing over here. And there's there's room and a place for everything. But for us right now, this is what we're doing. We're being positive, and the syndicate is trying to talk to the people and share with y'all so that y'all can understand us a little better, but also so you can give us grace, we can give you grace, and we can see ourselves in each other. Like I see myself, that reminds you of me. I remind you of you, or I remind you of one of your old uncles or one of your brothers. Like, oh shoot, that's our connection. So the syndicate tomorrow at 6:30, Imperfect Perspective tomorrow at 10. There won't be, you know what? There won't be an AM wake up show on Fridays. I think there's going to be no AM wake up show on Fridays because that's just too much Rios. That's Rios wake up show, Rios Imperfect Perspective, Rios the syndicate. I'm on all three of those. That's just 3 in one day. That's just too much. I know y'all don't want to see me that goddamn much. But so I think it's going to be no wake up show on Fridays, I think. Is what I'm just in my head. I'm just thinking I might pop up in the morning and be here, but maybe it won't be a super long live. Maybe it'll just be a financial freedom Fridays. But man, look at us. This is where we started. Y'all been here from the beginning. This is where we started. We're just continuing to grow. You guys are a part of the process. You guys are a part of the process, and you get to witness my Instagram page before I changed it to Ace Boy Rios was witness my evolution. Lord Jesus, I wish I'd have kept that, but Pun said it would have been too hard for people to follow. But witness my evolution. Like, this is what you guys are getting to do, is like witness the evolution of all of us. Witness all of our evolutions. Witness the growth. Witness the maturation of all of us starting to understand and learn the arena, the platforms that we're in. Having a better understanding of the power of our words and the power of our energy. What we say matters. And we're starting to understand that. We're starting to take accountability and responsibility for the impact and the content that we put out. Shout out to Society of Freedom, man. Shout out to my brother Kyle calling in. Shout out. It's all love. Shout out to the studio being built. Probably like 2 weeks out. I got to go get the appliances today. They're doing the floor. Walls is painted. Ceiling is painted. Walls is all up. Kitchen is up. Now it's just time for appliance and cabinets, TVs to all go in. Witness my evolution. That was my Instagram name. Witness my evolution. Because I felt the change. I felt there was a point where I said, I got to be better. And that's when I changed my Instagram name to Witness My Evolution. And I started putting myself out on Instagram. I started putting out my thoughts, my opinions, my life on Instagram. But that's what you guys are getting to witness right now. That's what you guys are getting to see. And I'm so grateful for you guys being here. I'm so grateful for the support. I'm so grateful for every super chat. So grateful for every message that you guys leave in here, every call in, because being here from the beginning, getting to see where all this started to where it's going, you guys, God's got us. God is working through us. We're just vessels, all glory to God, but God has something set up for us. I'm just moving in the direction he's pushing me. God is the wind in our sails, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just so thankful and just loving life and just in a place of appreciation and uplifting of other people and of myself to just continue to grind and getting the messages like I got from my cousin yesterday, my cousin Josh, saying like, just, hey, cuzzo, I just want to let you know I love you and what you're doing is great. That shit is the boost. That's the extra energy you need. Like, oh man, like damn, my OG, my older cousin, reaching out saying that he loves what I'm doing. That recognition that coming from him and from somebody that I value their opinion means a lot. What you guys say, what you guys do means a lot. The support that you guys are doing is the evolution of Coffee with Rios to what we have here. That's y'all. So please like, subscribe, share the videos, do whatever that you got to do, however you can support with the chats in the comment section. After this goes off, we got 130 people in here. When this goes off, what if 100 people just left a comment as soon as this turned off? Like, coffee's in the chat. Like, really just like the video and just leave a comment after this goes off. After this goes off, just say, hey man, Rios, appreciate you, or a Ghetto Cafe, y'all the best. Those comments help in the algorithm. That's how we're going to get this shit out there to other people. You know what I mean? I'm going to do my due diligence of dropping the clips and doing the stuff that I got to do. I can be better. I can put more effort out, but it's all love, man. You guys are the Ghetto Cafe. It's the coffee crew. The coolest, coldest, chillest chat in the whole wide world, Craig. This is the Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, we out. Go be a blessing for somebody out there, man. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. All glory to God. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Y'all go be great, man. Live a life of servitude. See anybody out there in need of help. Keep your eyes open for anybody that is in need of a kind heart, a kind word, or maybe just an ear. Go be that for somebody else. Go out there and be a blessing for somebody else, man. You already know. The Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios, #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, we out.
Ghetto Cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto Cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up